the N-word taken out.
You also get a little bit of that Yamaoka jazz too, which, by the way, speaking of Kira Yamaoka, man just made the news for being a voluntary bone marrow donor.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Which
Alright.
fucking props up A+ to him.
Yeah. Every time I hear about Video Game Creator and the news, it's just like, oh no. Who's doing a tax evasion or doing a insider trading was the Sonic Man one, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Light.
Demons
what's
can't
right.
stand light. Gotta put it all somewhere, you know?
Barrels. I can see they gave the problem a lot of thought.
So we don't have exploding barrels, we have light barrels.
Flashbang.
That's a fun take of that.
That's a cool take. Like I said,
That is a...
it is easy to hate this game, but to me it does a lot right. And does it outweigh it? Personal choice. I think it does. But I definitely can understand why people would like think this game is mid AF.
Yeah. I mean, I will definitely say there's some good ideas in here from what I've seen so far, but it's just, it feels janky and not in a good way.
I mean, it's also 2011.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, like, is that like I definitely like it has a jank energy to it. Is it because like it's Super 51, which always has a subtle little jank, or because it's like a 10-year-old game at this point now?
It's a very, someone described this game as very splatter, as very grindhouse,
Yeah.
and
I can do that.
yeah,
Yeah.
like Bayonetta was fucking-netta. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's hard
weird.
it's hard to compare Platinum in its prime.
Hate puzzles.
Yeah. It's weird to like so you had Bayonetta and then like Custom Project were these things that spun off of like your Devil May Cry's and your Dead Spaces, and now like Devil May Cry and Dead Space are in a good place with Bayonetta, and I don't think we're getting Custom Project 2 is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Please, Angel, wait for me.
This is okay.
Hijo de puta!
Yeah, sure.
Cute trick.
So much sake. And the bones are their money.
We already have like 12 sake bottles.
The bones are the skeleton's money, and all worth bones equal dollars. That's why they're coming out tonight to get their bones from you. That's all I can think of this game. But also like the what other game had like the weird like style of like body shit? I guess like Silent Hill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's that game? What's that H.R. Geiger ass looking game that kind of flopped? Scorn.
Oh, that's the thing about
Oh,
Scorn. Yeah,
Scorn.
yeah, yeah.
I had such
Yeah.
high hopes for Scorn.
So did I.
I backed that game in 2014 when like the first alpha came out. It had a great great aesthetic, great design team. Could not get it right
Here we go again.
for the life of them with the with actually making it like play.
Oh, it's a
What's that fucker's fucking hand doing here?
It's his world. Nothing's out of Fleming's reach. He's literally got a finger in every pie. We're surrounded, Jim.
right. So like I like the bit like the light mechanic is kind of that
The
like
light mechanic is neat, yeah.
because like it's not overly annoying, but like it's it spices up the gameplay.
Yeah.
Also, those demons explode real good.
Also just shit like being able to take out one's head and have it do like the stop, that stop motion right there.
Yeah, that's really good. That's
I guess
honestly really good.
this is like the Dying Days slow-mo, I guess.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. It
Yeah,
gives me
Oh,
the
if I can
enemy
also
is
get one of them on the
kinda-
floor. Oh no, never mind.
yeah.
It's dead. If I can get one of them on the floor, I can stomp them in the nuts until they're until it dies.
The shooting these kinds of like endless waves of enemies, it gives me like House of the Dead vibes, which I like.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. It
man.
definitely has a House of the Dead feel to it.
Right, yeah, right, because
yeah.
like they're like arcade-friendly zombie type stuff.
Exactly, yeah. It's like really just like House of the Dead, like those endless waves of enemies, and you just like get them all before you can clear the screen and move on.
So like, House of the Dead's a pretty profitable franchise for Sega, right? I want to say, right? Overall, like, history will be kind to House of the Dead. There's like five of those arcade games. And then
there's also Typing of the Dead, which definitely revived that entire series.
That's what freaks my beans. So like, they have this cool like horror franchise, and like, you know, it obviously started the arcades as like a game, which is where, you know, that's the medium that game thrives in. Yeah. But like, for all their reimagining, like they're like, all right, what else can we do with this zombie franchise? Typing game, let's go.
Like, that's not even the weirdest. That's not even the weirdest spin-off. There's also a love sim.
There is, yes.
And not a dating sim, like a visual novel like the Dead by Daylight franchise is doing.
Okay.
I mean, literally like a fucking love tester where you and oh, there's also this part where if you come down here, there's all that's a lot of head. Just a lot of heads. A lot of heads.
Just an upsetting amount of heads.
An upsetting amount of heads to come running down. I love stupid little things like that.
I also like the vote Fleming sign.
Oh, I forgot to check that out. Yeah,
Someone is trying to bring down the house.
Boo! 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 Boo this man.
Boo earns.
Oh.
Okay, so last episode we made fun of the humor a whole bunch. Orfeo, what the hell is that? I'm sorry, I butchered that already. That's a pretty, Orfeo, yeah, that rules. That sounds like, I don't think that's actual Latin, but that is kind of cool. Also, hi.
That's definitely not like actual Latin, but that's a very well done spin on it.
That might be. I think that's literally. I think that translates to eviscerating your throat.
That's very
O-R.
Which is a very appropriate thing. Have either of you ever been to like a proper like opera performance?
No, I have not.
It's loud. I've been to one. I went to one as part of a college like honors program thing. It was loud and boring.
That checks.
Alert, G. That corpse is reacting to the darkness. Light this place up before it
spawns. The AV Club gave us one an A-, by the way.
Really?
See, I love the AV Club, so I...
Interesting.
What's wild is... Okay, this... Okay. Oh, okay. So, I forgot that this predates, The Evil Within.
It does? Wow.
Yes, by a little bit. Shinji Mikami actually used a couple of things he wanted to bring to this game to The Evil Within. This game, by the way, is like extreme fucking weird pedigree of people, like creators way outside. Like, I can really only... It's part of the reason why I really like this game is because when you talk about the people who are making it and the hype for this game was coming so high up, I'm like, I had no idea what to expect because I'm like, how could they outdo something like Resident Evil 4? How could they outdo Killer 7? And what we got wasn't really them trying to outdo it. It was a completely different kind of game. And I think the only one that actually kind of played a similar thing like that was when I heard that they were making a Shin Megami Tensei Fire Emblem game, and we ended up getting Tokyo Mirage Sessions instead. Like an idle game I would have never fucking expected.
I don't know. You leave town for
but going back, this is definitely like Evil Within, like first draft.
Yeah.
Though, I want to say we streamed early with the Evil, like back on the Hitbox era Stark.
I did a day one Evil Within stream, and that game was hard as fuck.
Yeah,
I remember that because I was there.
Yeah, probably only the one person who was there who was not on the call at the time. Time, last episode we talked about time being kind. Time was not kind to Hitbox.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I actually took that. I did that stream with the PS4.
Hell are you?
There are some genuine fucking good designs in this game.
I wouldn't say that's a good design.
This is Justine the opera singer.
Of all the designs, that sure is one. That is the design of all time.
I don't know. You look at like Holly from No More Heroes and Bikini missing one leg, and this is Suda.
Yeah, this is Suda.
This is definitely Suda.
This is Suda telling on himself about his fetishes, but like always, like with Suda horny, I know what I'm not surprised at where this is Kojima, it'd be like, oh, she was a war orphan and explosions are the only love she knows or some bullshit.
What am I talking about? This is what caused those tremors. It's a melody of death. Oh my God.
Talk about being cheeked up.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Oh look, he's saying manga. He's like a portal to the future.
Wow. So you can see people talking to themselves.
Puny earthquake. What the hell?
Oh yeah, it's one of the.
They really just zoomed in on that ass. My God.
Yeah, again, this is a Suda 51 game, not shot. Okay, I'm sure when it's not purple later.
Are you afraid of that?
Christy,
Yes.
that's noted Marvel villain Blackheart.
No, it's not. There's no fucking him throwing little little fucking 2-bit fucking little fat girl goblins coming out of it. Shout out to Marvel superheroes. That fighting game was good, I think.
Yeah. Whatever happened to Blackheart? Jesus.
He's been aroundish. Like, I don't think people like play that game like, oh man, Blackheart's my new favorite. You know?
No, I get that entirely. Yeah.
It is weird though. Like him and then Shuma-Gorath are those games that like those are no one's favorite Marvel characters. I think like Shuma-Gorath had appeared in more video games up to a certain point than they did comics.
Oh no, Christy, I'll be real. I had no idea who the fuck Shuma-Gorath or Blackheart were until they were in the video game.
So,
And then that's when people got excited for Mountain of Madness, when they're like, oh my God, it's them. I'm like, no, you're not fucking excited. You're excited because you like the game.
Exactly.
yeah. I mean, at least in Shuma-Gorath's defense, he was used in comics more in like the last decade than prior or directly after those Marvel fighting games. But yeah, Blackheart, like I don't know who's like, fuck yeah, we got a Marvel license. How to put Blackheart in our fighting game and not like Mephisto proper.
Yeah, right.
I guess like it's a good way to put like the devil in a fighting game without it being, I don't know.
Worrying about the religious weirdos.
Yeah. It is wild though, because like I don't even think Blackheart played it, because that game's based loosely on like the Infinity Gauntlet, but like it's not like Blackheart played a massive role. Mephisto, his dad, did.
Yeah.
I think Blackheart's ending was literally just Blackheart giving Mephisto the Infinity Stones. That's it.
Yeah. Oh
Like,
no, I think he kills his dad and becomes the ruler of Super Hell.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Which is a dark ending, Jesus.
That's a very dark ending, yeah.
What is that? Now, so like, I want to say that roster is
I'm sorry,
Spider-Man.
was that strawberry shit cake? God
Yeah.
damn it.
You don't know about strawberries? They're demon fruit, G. Fleming's idea of a practical joke on the world of the living. They're made of ground
What?
tongues.
That's disgusting.
That's not
Look
the
at-
half of it. You thought pop.
Hi, former chef here. That's definitely not how that works.
Oh.
It's legit.
Learning a lot about this game tonight.
Yeah. I kind of wish I had some alcohol with me right now.
All right,
because
like take a look at that. Take a look at that and tell me that is not Doro Hodoro as fuck.
Oh, for sure.
That definitely
for sure.
is. Yeah,
right,
that definitely is.
No one uses like a lizard head or some shit. Oh, now you're in the. Is this Blood Water?
Yeah, now we're in blood. We're in the blood ocean.
Ah. Now what are you?
That fella looks like a VIP.
Very important pendejo.
Fleming, this is
That's,
famous.
that's good. That's very good. That's very good.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, every so often this game is like accidentally ingenious, which I appreciate.
The writing in this game is actually saving this game for me. I'm not gonna lie.
But I do love. This is post Gears of War, so I guess we're in like the finisher mechanic era.
Oh, everybody's
Yeah.
damned. The VIPs are just comfortably damned. Little perks here and there.
Comfortably
They
damned.
get to keep their
Okay.
genitals.
Oh, okay, sure.
What?
Sure.
Another dick joke for the ding right there.
Aw.
Oh, I'm gonna have to call it the dong ding, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you standing so conveniently right next to the
Energy barrel.
There it is. There it is.
Wait, what the? I definitely don't think I was supposed to launch it up that high in the air.
With the power of positivity, I think it's possible. Also, you shut.
Oh. Alright, the one thing I would definitely give the game, I love the slowdown on headshots. Jesus Christ.
I also like that.
Yeah. Oops.
That's very good. That's also very good.
So there are ones like these guys who have, they have, like, horns on them, which means that they can't go down in one headshot, they need multiple ones.
Right.
But if you shoot someone with a light shot, you can just go up and just give them a quick execution. Which is why the light shot, like, honestly, the one thing about this game is the weapons are overpowered as fuck. I've done runs to this game where you just use the boner.
Boner only %, let's go. Boner %, rather, I should say.
Just wait till we get the, well, wait till we get some of the upgrades.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
I'm scared, Brian. I'm scared. Ooh, price drop.
Oh. A boy got yeeted.
So that sometimes happens. Sometimes you're in hell, sometimes you get yeeted. Circle of life and stuff, I guess.
Magnifico. More demon pubes.
Let's find out.
Wait, when were there some demon pubes? Is my first question.
They went over that.
I somehow, like, I do not recall that. Maybe I
I
was...
do not recall the demon pubes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so if it, there we go. If we get one of them on the floor, we can just
The boost to a medium style. I got you.
give it down there and just give him a little stompy stomp.
This is... What's with the playing cards? I'm confused.
I think that's supposed to be Garcia. Hence the
okay.
stabbing in the head.
Oh, I see. Clever game.
My favorite was apparently they want to start the game off with Garcia hanging himself. And EA was like, we can't do that. And then they're like, what if we start with his wife hanging herself? And they went, yeah, that's fine.
Classic EA.
I mean, also, like, not to praise EA or make excuses for them. I feel like most AAA devs in 2011 be like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. Because everybody was trying to be edgy in 2011.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what?
That's it's not a bad joke. Not bad.
Yeah.
It needs a little something. Little, but not bad.
I'm just more amazed. I'm just more amazed that they went for a gentrifying joke in hell.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the beginning of Brooklyn being overpriced, so I got that. Is that the goat screaming or just a generic evil hell scream? No, that's goat screaming. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying, Kate.
Yes, the screaming goat video.
I do love that meme. Marvel made a whole movie around it.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh, you're the bad hell, not the good hell.
Oh god, I wish they used any other scene transition that wasn't a giant flashbang. God damn.
Yep.
Because that hurts my eyes.
I'm trying to think, God, was this the only game with like a weird like Satan goat noise, or am I like overlooking something?
I don't remember.
You are probably thinking of the movie that came out around this time from one Sam Raimi, Drag Me to Hell, which also had a demonic goat.
You know what? That checks.
Hold on.
And this game is definitely Sam Raimi influenced as fuck, as we will find out later on.
I'm googling this because I feel like it's another game. Oh, you know what it is? I'm thinking of the actual hell scene in Pro Simulator.
Oh, okay.
This is... I do like the man trying to climb up the fence, so you just simply open the door and leave it.
This isn't an upsetting amount of goat noises, that's all I'm gonna say.
It's hell, it makes sense.
Yeah. I think that's what makes it so upsetting.
All the good goats go to hell. Dun, dun, dun. That's all I remember for that Billy Idol song. So I got a tattoo yesterday, that I mentioned everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
saw it. It's very nice.
I was quoted, I think for like a 45-minute to an hour session, it took 2.5, so that was an experience for first tattoo.
You get on like a really painful spot too.
No one told me back of leg was the big spice zone.
It's not the worst, but it is definitely not. It's one of the tougher ones. On bone is actually the hardest. Like on your ankle is the worst.
That was a big spicy zone. But I think the most womp womp moment had to be my tattoo artist had a pretty solid tattoo playlist. Some Blowout Boys, some Metric, some My Chem. One of my favorite Panic Disco songs came on as a very spicy spot was being filmed, and I was like, this is almost ironic. This kind of ruined the song for me. But great overall, like it's been fine ever since. Occasionally I'm reminded that I have a second skin on my left calf right now, but it's so far so good.
Nice.
Next week's the big itchy week, so I'll report with that. But yeah, that was my personal hell. But not like this game.
At some point, I do want to get a tattoo. I've had a couple of ideas. I've also just had a lot of people. I've had a lot of people take the ideas that I want to do and be shitty people. Can't get a Berserk tattoo anymore. I know too many shitty people with the Berserk tattoo.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah.
I feel bad for not reading Berserk as long as it took me to read Berserk. But
better late than never.
Also because when people were selling me on Berserk, they were selling it on the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Because it's so messed up and violent and bad stuff happens. That's whatever. That's a lot of manga can be like that. But more it's a lot of bad stuff happens to the main character, and it's all about getting over trauma and sharing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that is a much better selling point. But also that dude who owns bad guys with his giant massive sword. That's how you sell me on that fucking manga.
It's how you. To me, it's like the Scott Pilgrim. Where Scott Pilgrim was a wonderful series because it got the people who needed to hear it hooked, and then gave them the message hey, you are all wrong.
Right. Yeah.
Shout out to Super Eye Patch Wolf on that great video and why you definitely should still read Berserk.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm not sure what you're seeing, Tom, but I'm seeing Powered by Real Technology. Okay, there you go. Now it's
there. It is. Yeah.
Do you want to end it right here?
Yeah. We'll start next episode.
See you in the next one, y'all.
See you next time. Yes.